Hey guys, it's Kat, and today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy tag. So I actually had put a poll up on my Instagram yesterday, and I got 28 votes for a story time and 34 votes on a pregnancy tag. But then I also posted it on my Instagram for this account, and I got 4 votes for a story time and 6 votes for a pregnancy tag. So the pregnancy tag obviously won, but if this looks familiar, it's because I'm also going to be filming the story time today. So stay tuned after this video gets posted for that one. And while you're at it, you should like this video and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on what I post.
Now to get into this tag, I got to find the tag.
So I literally just went on Google and searched pregnancy tag questions. So question number 1, how many months are you? I'm pretty sure I'm like a little over 3.5 months. I don't know, somewhere around that. Question number 2, family's reaction. So I kind of touched on this in my last video on how I told everyone, including my parents, that I was pregnant at 17. But honestly, I mean, what do you expect? It's not very ideal. Like, I'm not out on my own, and I'm still in high school for right now. In general, a teen pregnancy is not a very ideal situation.
I'm like really loving this lipstick color. It makes me look like I actually have lips.
Anyways, that was completely random. I don't know. I honestly don't know most of my family's reaction.
What is this piece? And why is it so frizzy? Can you not? Can you not?
So at first, obviously, they weren't happy about it, but they weren't mad either. Or at least, truthfully, they just didn't show me how they reacted. I think they kind of reacted on their own because they didn't want to blow up on someone that's pregnant. There's a freaking bug! Oh my god! I have a visitor. You want to meet him? Say hello to the camera. And tell us why you felt the need to interrupt this video. What do I do with it? Do I just... I flicked it onto the... Ah! Do I just ignore it? That's what I'll do. Anyways, no one reacted horribly, at least to my face. I think if anyone had a horrible reaction, they kind of did it on their own. I'd have to ask them. My family just doesn't show a lot of their emotions, so... But, like, my mom and my grandma have been fairly supportive about all of it. And same with my grandpa, which is really weird because he really doesn't show emotions. I guess it's just, like, extended family. If they did react poorly, it wasn't me. And I just don't think anyone, like, cares that much. Like, they're just not... They have better things to do with their lives than worry about what I'm doing. I guess everyone's kind of just trusting me to do what I need to do. And they'll help me in whatever way they can, I guess. That's about all I got. I will say, my mom especially, she had no reaction, which is weird, because usually she'd be ticked about something like this. Like, she'd be the one that would be most mad. She kind of got upset when I would get upset about things. She'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. You did it. But other than that, she's also, like, secretly way happier than she acts to be, because she'll plan out little things and then be, like, really excited about it, so... She just likes to hide how excited she actually is. Obviously, no one wanted their 17-year-old granddaughter or daughter to get pregnant, but here we are. There's nothing that can be done about it at this point. Question number 3. Do you know the sex? Not currently. My grandma will within the next week or 2, and then I'll find out on Easter because she's doing a gender reveal. And I might video it. It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. Or I might make a separate gender reveal for YouTube. We'll see. 4, what did you want? I'm assuming that you are talking about the gender still. I don't know, because I've wanted both a boy and a girl, so I just don't really care. I just want it to be a healthy baby. That's all I care about. I just would be surprised if it was a boy. It's not that I would mind it being a boy. I just would be surprised. 6, biggest craving. Slushies. Like, Slushies, shaved ice, anything that's like flavored ice, like popsicles, anything. Speaking of which, I want one. I'll be right back. So, short little story time within this video. My mom definitely went to like 3 different stores to try to find these. And they're out of season. So, finding popsicles like this, first of all, how do you even explain this? Is there a name for these kind? Because when you think of a popsicle, you think of like the one on a stick. But like, I think of these because I like these much better. Anyways, we couldn't find them anywhere. So, then I was at my hometown and I was like, I can't do it. I need them. And so she was like, I don't know. I can't find them anywhere. So we looked it up and there's like a huge box of them on Amazon for like $20, which is actually super overpriced for flavored ice. Anyways, so she ordered it for me. It took forever to come in. Finally came in. By the time it came in, I was at her house. However, I have a snow cone machine there. So we got out the snow cone machine in the middle of the winter when it was like 5 inches of snow out, just so I could have flavored ice. And then I'm pretty sure I get slushies like daily or nearly daily. I have a newfound love for lemonade slushies. It's basically like frozen lemonade except in slushy form. And I didn't even know because I'm not a big fan of lemonade. So now that I've enjoyed my popsicles, we'll get back to the tag. I also want to throw in, I haven't really had any other cravings besides that. I've been way pickier of an eater, and I've always had kind of a sweet tooth, so that's kind of just been heightened, but not much either, because if I eat a lot of sweets, then I don't feel good. So, I don't know. I just like the same things that I liked when I was a baby. So it's like going back in time. 7, best part about being pregnant. Knowing that it ends. It's actually not that bad. I've had a fairly easy pregnancy. I've definitely had some struggles with it. It just hasn't been as bad as it could be. I don't know that there's any perks of being pregnant, just other than the fact that I'm going to have a kid. I guess the best thing to me about being pregnant was just how much I've learned from it and how much I've learned to appreciate my mom and my grandparents. I also get to sleep a lot, and that's nice. And I also have crazy dreams, and some of them are like good dreams, or they are at least good to make a story out of. Like, I could actually write a book on one of these dreams. I won't. I probably won't. But that's not the point. I could if I wanted to. I have that option. Question 8. Worst part about being pregnant. If you can't tell, my skin is breaking out horribly. I have a little bit of powder on, but it doesn't hide like anything. That was just to tone down some of the redness. That's definitely very frustrating because I have a whole skincare routine I do morning and night, typically, if I don't fall asleep first. And yet my skin will still break out horribly. And I also can't use acne medicine, which is what I used to use. What sucks is there's like nothing I can do about it. And I guess also just like, this is kind of a good and bad thing. I can smell everything now, and before I was pregnant, I could not. It's cool to be able to smell everything, but it also kind of sucks because there's a lot that I don't want to smell. Honestly, I think overall the worst thing about being pregnant is probably just the fact that it's so uncomfortable. Like, things you wouldn't even think of being uncomfortable are uncomfortable. Question number 9. Names picked out. Yes and no. We have name options, but neither one of us are completely content on any of the names that we've come up with, so we're just trying to kind of play around with them and see what we can figure out, and then I have a good feeling that we might be able to figure out the first name or something before they're born, hopefully, but if not, we may not even decide on the name till they're born and we like can see them. It'll help once we know the gender. I just don't think we still will find one that we completely love, so it's an issue because we just are both so picky and nothing sounds good to us. Hopefully we'll come up with something. Question 10. Who will be with you during labor? Hopefully the father of the baby, as long as everyone can make it. I don't know. It really just depends on as long as everyone can make it or not, because for me, the only one that was there when I was born was my mom who was birthing me and the doctors, because I had called life flighted to a different hospital because the hospital in my hometown at the time couldn't deal with premature babies. Actually, I don't think they still can. If you didn't know, I was born at 32 weeks. But I would assume if everyone could make it, it would be my mom, the father of the kid, and my grandma. Question 11, birth plan. Whatever this kid wants to do. I mean, really though, because you can come up with a birth plan, it's just, it doesn't always work. Like, I don't know if my mom had a birth plan, but obviously me being born 2 months early is gonna change things a bit. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I kind of am just gonna see, because, like, I don't know how much choice you have. I know there's options with it, but truthfully, I'm just gonna do whatever works in that time. Like, I'm not gonna know till it's happening. Like, I've never had a contraction before. I don't know if I'm gonna want epidural. Question 12, will you film it? Probably not, because I don't know who would film it, because I'm not gonna film it if I'm in pain, and I don't know how you would film that without, maybe like clips of it. Like, maybe I could video like while I'm in labor, and then like, I don't know. That will be a to be determined at a later date type of thing. So I don't know. Like, there's just like little things that I wouldn't think of. To be determined at a later date. We'll leave it at that. Question 13, natural or medicated? Well, we kind of already went over this, but I don't know. I guess ideally probably natural, because I don't like the idea of a needle going in my spine. However, if I'm in a lot of pain, that pain is not going to be anything in comparison. 14, scared about labor. Not really. I'm more worried about my kid's safety, so I mean, I know it's gonna hurt. I guess I'm like kind of nervous just because I don't know anything that's gonna happen. Like, I don't know. I've never had a kid before, so I guess I'm nervous, but I wouldn't say scared, because there's nothing you can do about it, and I just don't really, when I think about it, I'll kind of get nervous about it, but I doubt I'll be nervous until the time comes, and maybe then I won't even be. I think there's just so much else going on during that time that's like the last thing you're thinking of is being scared, unless there's something going on with your baby, and then like you'd be scared for a different reason. Question 15, what do you look forward to after pregnancy? Having my baby and being able to eat raw cookie dough. 16, breastfeed. Yeah, I plan on breastfeeding. I might end up mixing formula in. It's kind of just going to be whatever works for my situation and the baby and everything. Just because I know sometimes breastfeeding doesn't always work out the way you want it to. So, question 17. Plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? I wouldn't say a stay-at-home mom, but I wouldn't say I plan to work either. Kind of all of the above. So, I'm also going to be in college, and that'll be online, so I will be staying at home. But I also will be working, but my family has like a family business, so I might be working through that. I might get a different job. I don't really know. It's kind of just going to be whatever works out best for me and the kid. 18. Will you make your own baby food? Me and my grandma were actually just talking about this. I think I'm going to breastfeed as long as I can, and then like in general I want them to eat decently healthy and just not have all the gross stuff that can be in baby food that you buy at the store. However, there also is alternative options that are like natural organic baby food. Again, all this is really dependent on what the kid wants. 19. Do you have nursery ideas / theme? Yes and no. So at my mom's, there was already a nursery when we moved in, and it's jungle theme. So the nursery at my mom's will be jungle theme, and then as far as here, it's not going to have its own nursery room. It's going to be in my room, but the theme is still going to be elephants and then with jungle animals. And as far as like the colors of it, it's going to be kind of gray, like a cream white, yellow, and green, just because I'm not a big fan of pink or blue. In general, I want more gender neutral colors just because I don't really care for pink or blue. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my kind of drawn out pregnancy tag. If you have any video recommendations, go ahead and comment them below. Give this video a big like and subscribe if you would like to see more. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!